Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is the Leader Session, part one of two, each and every month, giving our leaders a train the trainer and a goal setting and a goal getting episode each and every month. So a place where we love to gather all the peers, all the best of the best in the nation in the general market. So today, our focus for the month of May is leaders making it happen. Today, we're going to define what is your it for the month of May. So here we are. I'm Jackie G. I'm going to be having Jackie P swinging in from the East and the West. We are here as your biggest cheerleaders, your biggest fans, to help you get where you want to go and filling in that it. IT, and we don't mean IT like Zoom problems. We mean it, which is your goals. So let's take us through a little bit of the month of April before we dive into brain feeding ourselves to the month of May. So I get to do always the pleasure of what we call our KOIs, which is our key operating indicators. Leaders always love to know how's the company doing. As you know, Vicki loves to share results and get your input. So we're going to have you take a look. All right. If you're new to looking at this, that's okay. I'm going to run through what it is, and then we're going to listen to you. What do you see in this? Okay. So this is the number of active consultants they've placed an order in the last 4 months that we started the month with in April. Here's the number of new recruits we had. Whether, again, this, when you look, this is the Hispanic market. This is the English market. That's Jackie and Jackie combined. Then here's the number of new that activated in this world. To be honest, everybody activates because our kits have retail right now. Reactivated is the P's or the I's who came back and placed an order. Then we have the number of consultants who were a P and now went inactive. That's called the losses. Wah, wah. You can see that difference there. And when we go from where we started to where we ended, we went down 40 active consultants as compared to Hispanic, who grew 1,111. Now, this is also the number of ordering consultants. And out of our active consultants, this is the percentage of active consultants who ordered. Remember, it's normal to see your active consultants ordering every other month. That's the norm, and that's what you want to track your team to, keeping them ordering every other month minimum. When you see 50%, that's the goal. So you can see we were dipped right under that as compared to the Spanish market. This is what our retail sales were in the English and the Spanish. This is the average order size per consultant placing a retail order. So again, you can compare. All right, we're going to listen to you all. So what do you see? What jumps out at you when you look at these numbers? And just dump it. We don't care. Anybody have anything they see they want to say?
Well, I do. There's something that the Hispanic is understanding that we're not on the sponsoring. I mean, that 2095 to 179 is amazing. Like it's
Yeah, we're not even at 10% of that, right?
right.
Yeah. So the opportunity definitely is there. Again, so great number. We'll take one more comment. Anybody else see something that makes you think, anybody else? Thank you, Sandra.
I can comment on that. I did pretty good last month. I mean, a lot of sponsoring, and I hopefully the rest of them QNC. But I mean, I had 3 QNCs last month, but I don't know, because last month it was so good. By the 4th or 5th month day, I had all my sales that qualified me anyway. And then by the end, it was really good. But this month I have 0. I mean, I have an order waiting. I have my stuff going on. And then a few other people are telling me they're going to order. And I've tried to contact a few. I've sent emails. But I think just sometimes the book just doesn't. It is going a little more to the colognes and that this month. But we just have to get them to go in and look at the the bundles, or do something different, or ask them what they have. And it's crazy, but some just don't want to order when there's no sales or different things. And that's crazy, because we've made it that way for them. That's my opinion.
No, it's a great comment. And we know that, which is why you'll see on Marketing Mondays when Jackie and I do a quick little reveal what our strategy is this month. It's us creating bundles and parties and ways to display and sell and how to earn income by selling, right? Versus even just ordering. If they could just share a little bit and earn a little bit, they'd probably always have an order. So to pay for their own product. So love that comment. That's why we have weekly sales, monthly deals, and of course your full catalog. So you're correct. We may have to help different types of consultants differently. So as well as clients. Okay, so now we're going to go to, here's the big story that Sandra sort of talked about. It's really looking at the number of leaders. This is the English market number of leaders. This is the Spanish market number of leaders. Leaders are the sponsorers. And so you can see where that ratio that Sandra talked about. Wow, look at that number versus this. They're pretty relevant to the number of leaders. So because leaders are paid to grow consultants, right? And grow more leaders. So literally, you can see that number. Jackie and I have a little bit of excitement story here. That did happen. That was positive. And we do have positives. Please don't think we don't. I want to show you some positives. So let's take you to a couple of those things, and we'll come back to more comments, or you can type in the chat for Jackie out there in just a hot minute. So you can see the difference from west to east. We always have unique strengths from sides of the country. You're going to see the West Coast is a little bit older base because we were born and bred in California and, eventually moved across. So we have people who have been with Jafra much more long-term on the West Coast than the East Coast or an older age. So that's pretty in common, and you will see that. So as you look at the base, here's where we all started. Here's our new consultants. Here's our activated, our losses, etc. So Gen West, here's one of your hot spots of the month. You grew your base. Gen East dropped down a little bit, and we kind of see a pattern. So you'll see the strengths of the East and the West. When you look at the number of ordering, here we go. When you look at the activity percentage, the number of active who ordered, you look at the average retail order. I will tell you the East Coast, and I've ran both regions. I've had all the markets. Then you will always see the power in sales on the East, and perhaps the activation on the West. But all right, to Sandra's point, we need everybody sponsoring, okay? That's really our missing gap that would never give us a comma in our losses. Then we look at our retail order size, blah, blah, blah. So we wanted to show you national. We wanted to show you east to west. And this is our leader count that we started at the beginning of the month, but we're super excited because the best thing that happened last month was our leader count. It was a positive. We have been going down for about 6 months, put the brakes on, and you all grew 11 leaders again last month. And we haven't had double-digit leadership growth for quite some time, probably 6 months. So we're super excited and very proud of y'all. So we do want to shout out to the top states. If you're from those states, we love to hear you scream. We love to hear you shout. We love to hear you clap. And we love to hear you shout it out in the chat as well. Double-digit sponsoring states. These are the top 5. So if you want your state in Reco, get in there, get on it. We've got California, Maryland, Michigan, Oregon, and South Carolina, top 5 states. We've got the double digits where our leaders. Jackie and I go where sponsoring and leaders are. If you ever notice where we travel, you're going to see a lot of these states, okay? Double-digit leader states. Arizona, California, Florida, Michigan, New York. Set a goal, you guys. Rally those states, and let's keep it growing. That's our double digits. Here's where our active base grew. We've got Arizona, Minnesota, Oklahoma, Utah, Washington, and Wisconsin. Here's the states. That's again, they grew their active base by that number of consultants. Okay. They didn't have a loss. They had a growth through recruiting and reactivating. Next, we have the active ordering states. Who are the top ordering states? I'm going to just pick a bunch of them. If you live in those states, woohoo to you. But look at this. 91% of the active consultants ordered in the state of Maine. Delaware was 80%. Puerto Rico is 75%. I'm going to tell you this. We typically see that in the really small states with very few people. Those are probably our smallest per capita consultant states. But you're going to see all of these states that hit the 50s. Great job. Georgia, Idaho, New England. Where am I here? Nebraska. Nope, I'm wrong. Yes. And then we have Nebraska. Then we have New York. Sorry, my brain just lost itself. Rhode Island, South Carolina, Utah, Vermont, and Wyoming. So bravo to those top states. We want to look at the highest sales states. Arizona, look at California. They got a lot of consultants out there. We started there. Michigan, New York, and Oregon. Congratulations. They're all in the running dollar to dollar. So take the challenge, beat a state. Then we've got the highest average order size. You can look at all of those states. Look at New York, that Jamie Cruz, she just pops that number, right? So over 500, as well as Delaware. So bravo, great job to all of our top of the top. So how did we fare? We fared this way across all 7 regions in the United States. So our goal was 120% to our orders goals. I want to celebrate Gen East, number 3 out of 7 at 109%. Gen West was in last place with 91% of the number of orders to be placed to achieve our goal. The average region was 107. So Gen West, we know we got this. All right, national goal is the number of leaders achieving their order goals. All right, so we send these to you, we email them to you, we put them in WhatsApp. Pay attention to it and have some fun. If you've got a downline, give them a gift when they hit their number of orders goals, okay? We have not hit this for a while, so we got to bring 2024 back and soar. Gen East, again, number 3. Gen West, last place. Average was 60%, so Gen East, great job. You went above the average in both categories. Our national goal is 200 new consultants. We have been in 6th and 7th place, ladies, forever. And gentlemen, time for a change. You said it, Sandra. Wow, we got to get this recruiting going. It's always in this business about new people, new clients, new hostesses, new consultants, new leaders, or you're going to go down eventually. There's nothing you can do about that because it's a people business, not a product business. So I'm talking fast, but here we go. Our goal was 200. You hit 90%. Jackie and I do want to say, atta boy, atta girl, way to go, because we haven't hit close to that goal for the last 3 months. You did put the brakes on again. When we're turning it back up this month, get out and make it happen by helping others make it happen in their life with Jafra. Give them a business. The average per region was 325. Gen East had 98. Gen West had 81. Here we go. This is our funnest news we're super happy about. Is we have a goal to get to 213 leaders this quarter. We went from 203 to I think 205, if that's where I was. And we had 11 new leaders. Our goal is 10. So we will be coming back in 2 weeks at your next meeting to do drawings for the goals that we achieved. And we are so excited. Jen, I did this backwards again. My typing, I tell you. Gen West actually grew. I did it backwards. Gen East grew 4. Gen West grew 6. I will flip those numbers around. I got them all wonky doing 80,000 PowerPoints this morning. So forgive me, but I'll fix it. But I just want to say great job. Kudos, because we hit our goal of 10. We actually surpassed it with 11. That's you did it. So great job. Then we always look at the number of consultants who order. So the average in the nation was 51%. And you can see Gen West had 109. Gen East had 101. So again, great job. We know we've got opportunities. And so it's really getting out there and helping our consultants. I'm going to turn this to Jackie because I think she just joined the call too. Oops, sorry, Jackie. I know it moves. Forgive me. So I'm going to turn it to Jackie. She's going to do some shout outs because, man, we got some good news and all those great things we just saw. Ready, Jack?
I'm ready. We got some shout outs. It's just a preview for Tuesday. Ready, set, go. Congrats to 2 new managers, JoBeth Stokes and Araceli Torres, for hitting manager for the first time. Congrats, Mona and Vicky, too, for promoting them. Very well done. We have requalified managers, Vicky Bang, Victoria De La Shore, Beverly Wakefield, and someone else who I just missed. Oh, my God. And Linda Simmons. Congratulations. Very well done. I'm going to go faster this time. Requalified managers, Alma, Edwin, Debbie, Monica and Marla. Yay! We have requalified district managers everywhere. I don't know. This is getting silly now at this point.
Yes,
Well
we
done,
do.
qualified district managers. I love it. We had some great sponsoring. Jo Beth Araceli, Claudia, Helen, and Michelle on the west, and Carolyn, Zigao, Pat, Judy, and Ruby on the east. Well done, you guys. I am so impressed with all the sponsoring that you did last month. Let's do more next. Personal sales, top threes in each category. Jamie, Janice, Janet, Linda, Muhammad, and Chanel. We had a consultant on the list. Check it out. We've got $28,000. Like, holy Hannah. We've got a bunch of you on the top 10 lists overall. We've got April sponsoring leaders on the Gen West team. I can't possibly slow down because the slides are just flying all over the place. I'm so sorry. But you guys will all get this in the deck. I'm so sorry, guys. Everything is beautiful. You guys did a really beautiful job sharing, consultants sharing the opportunity on the East Coast for sure. I saw tons of consultants. Now we have the Spring Fling, which we discussed. Sorry, can we go back? Thank you. We have the Spring Fling that we did all of April together. We had 42 earners of the Spring Fling. 41 of those earners were level 1. So congratulations. If you see your name, you're getting a gift in the mail. If you see your consultant, we're going to grab these and send out some gifts to all of you. So very well done. And we have a tippy top of the top with over 2,000 in sales and with more than 2 QNCs. Mona Anderson just knocking it out of the park. Really proud of you guys.
Speaking of that, Mona. I know you have a party. She's on her way to a party. But Mona, do you have a quick minute? You're muted, darling. Did she freeze? She might have. Mona.
Okay, here we go. Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi. So, Mona, dear Mona.
Yes.
You, my friend, we know have been every month top in the nation in sponsoring. And last month, you promoted a brand new manager, Jo Beth. I got to meet her at a Minnesota meetup, and it was fabulous. She's beautiful, just like you. And we'd love to hear your story, how you met Jo Beth, and what transpired.
She needed a blush. And when a product, and it had been a while since, it was a refresh class. So it was just time to refresh. They'd been using Jaffer for 15, 20 years. And it was just one of those, the stars aligned. And they all wanted their kits. That was her mom, a friend, and Jo Beth reactivated. So, but they 5 kits were decided on at that party.
So you held a party and you had 5 sponsors at a party.
Right. And it's showing the kits when I'm using a December booklet because it has a nice picture of the kits. They're larger, and it's just showing it as, the benefits for income and savings. You do with this what you want. You're the boss. This is your account, and I'm hoping that you want to make money with it because you can. You've got a quality product, and so I'm gonna have to start doing monthly training. Monthly workshop.
That's awesome. And Jo Beth, I think you're here. I thought I saw you log in. Jo Beth, are you able to say hello? I know she might be working.
Oh, she is. She doesn't have sound. Oh, she's at work. So she's in her office and she can listen in. I'm just happy you're here, Jo Beth. A celebrity in the house.
Jackie P's like, hey, we got a celeb in the house. Okay. Well, Jo Beth, I'm not sure you can unmute. I did ask you to. All you have to do is click on the little microphone and unmute yourself just in case.
That work.
Yeah. Cool beans.
have really the hostess is involved in the party. She does the hostess sells the product. They really do their testimonials. And that's how we have successful classes. The hostess is really we do the class together.
So tell us a minute about Jo Beth. I know she's at work, she can't speak, so unfortunately, but we'll catch her another time. Tell us a little bit about Jo Beth and the excitement.
She has a beautiful 5-year-old. She loves Jafra. She's been using it, like I say, 20 some years. I think that's right. And if I ask for a party, these girls put them on the calendar. This is that group you just say, hey, let's schedule, and they do. It's just you have these long-term customers and a lot of friends and their family and their neighbors all using Jafra, so they support each other. And you get to, that's the beauty of Jafra. We get to meet their friends and family and coworkers, and they support each other in this process. And
well, congrats.
Yeah.
Jo Beth, welcome to the team, and we look forward to meet you on camera when you're not at work. So we appreciate that you're here with us as well. Congratulations, Mona, at DM1, and Jo Beth, first time ever new manager on her way to bonuses. So we're so excited and very proud of all of you. So thank you so much for an incredible April. And this is going to end our recognition segment, and we're going to move into our next segment. So thank you.